Hello there, and welcome back. Today I actually want to share with you guys a really cool hilt that I just got. I got this from Vire Sabers, and this is actually called the Small Maul. And this actually isn't with their normal sabers. So the first thing, if you're looking to buy this from Vire Sabers, what you actually have to do is buy this body section, which is in their specialty VHS section. And then you add 2 emitters to your cart, and then blades if you want to add blades. And they'll go ahead and throw in the electronics as part of the body section as well. And I actually have gotten this before in black with a different pair of emitters. I'll go ahead and put a link to that in the comments in the description below. But they've updated the board, which is actually really cool, and I really wanted to show off that beautiful chrome finish. And of course, me being me, I am going to heavily customize this. Well, maybe not heavily. I'm thinking about putting some O-rings in these grooves, removing these buttons, putting some choke points here just to make this just a little bit longer, because it's a great one-handed double-bladed saber, but sometimes I spin and I need a little two-hand, so I need just a little bit more length. So I've got some parts I'm going to go ahead and add to this. And of course, once I'm happy with the finished product, I'll show you guys what those modifications are. But before I started modifying this, I just felt like this saber alone with no modifications is just beautiful. And I love that it comes with these little screws. These are, of course, removable. So these little thumb screws here. And, you can get different colors. You can, switch around the order that they're in, but just really cool. Like I said, you can get your own emitters. The black one that I have actually had different emitters, but for this in chrome, I knew that they were going to actually add this chrome part to their inventory, because I saw this one in chrome, reached out to Vire Sabers, and they were like, yeah, Tyler was like, yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll be adding this soon. So I got the message that they added it, went ahead and ordered it, and I ordered this on a Tuesday, and it was at my door on Friday. You can't beat that, especially right now with a lot of the shipping issues. If you go to the Vire Sabers website, the first thing that pops up is just a note about shipping delays. So it's certainly out there, and we're now past Black Friday, so I'm sure there's a lot of orders out there. A lot of saber companies are got a bigger volume of orders. But when I ordered this, it came in 3 days. Can't complain. So let's actually get into, I wasn't originally going to really go over the features of this, but the board was updated. So I really thought it was worth it to just go over some really quick changes. The first thing is that the sound is no longer the old RGBX, like power on, like it sounded like a lady. Tyler actually put his own voice to this, so. That's, as soon as I turned that on, I couldn't help but laugh. So all of the different sound fonts are introduced by Tyler, so that's pretty cool. But it has all your other features, your ignition, blaster deflect, lock up. Does the color changing, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. Of course, it has smooth swing. But one of the things that it actually is missing are the music background. So if you wanted to actually play music, which I know the previous the previous cores did not have, I noticed that this doesn't have it. So you used to actually hold this for 4 blinks when it was off, and it would actually start to play, different sound. And it was just kind of generic trailer music from the sequel, so it's not a huge loss that those are all gone. There was like 5 of them, and if you accidentally got to them while you're trying to change a font, you would actually have to cycle through the other 4 to get to the off. So, I kind of consider that a plus, but the real thing that kind of blew me away was the way that you change colors. So previously, the way that you change colors is that you hold for 2 blinks, and it would slowly scroll through colors. And you still have that option. You see it's kind of going into, you can see it on my carapace, going into a purple. It goes into white a lot, I've noticed, before it goes to a different color, like I think it's about to go to a blue, for example. But you can see how it's taking quite a long time to get there. And of course it's, these two are in perfect sync. That's actually one thing that I noticed that was a little bit different. My other small Maul, which had the old core, especially when I got to white or purple, one of the LEDs was a little bit more red. So it was like it was just a little ahead of the color change, so I could never get purple that was exactly the same purple on both sides. Usually I'd have like an indigo and a magenta, which looked cool, but not, if I wanted to have both of them the same, it was really difficult to do. I could do it with red and blue and green, for example, but with this one, you don't even have to worry about those mixed colors. It's, both sides are perfect. But the other way to change colors on this, instead of holding for 2 blinks, if you hold it for 3, it will just skip. I'm not touching anything, it's just skipping. It's kind of a quick scroll through the colors, and a lot of the color combinations are really fantastic. There's an orange on here, which is really rich and saturated. I've never really seen an orange on an LGT lightsaber that's that rich and saturated. So overall, I am extremely happy with this lightsaber. I can't thank Vire Sabers enough. Their communication was spot on. Shipped it out the same day that I ordered it, got it 3 days later. I am incredibly happy with this, and I'm really happy to share it with you, and look forward to getting this thing customized to my taste and showing that off too. As always, may the Force be with you.